Hi everyone. In this video we're going to talk about using the electrical trainers that we've got here. I wanted to show you is they've got a plastic top. You got your negative over here, you got your positive over here, you've got a variable control switch over here, and you've got a regulated 13.8 volts and a variable voltage. So when the switch is flipped to the variable, you can adjust the voltage anywhere from 0 volts up to 13.8 volts. My recommendation for most everything that we do in this class is to leave it on the 13.8 volts and you'll be fine. On the back side of the trainer, there is a access port right down here, or a hole, and that's where your power cord is going to come out of. So when we open this up, these are plastic, and so the covers on these machines are plastic, so please be gentle and try not to break them. I don't know whether you can see it very well in the video, but right over here on the upper corner there's just a little plastic strut or post that is supposed to flip over and hold the lid open. If you are not careful, you'll break that and then the lid doesn't stay open anymore. But inside the box we've got a power supply right here, and this takes a power cord, and so you just take the power cord and you fish it outside of the hole that I just showed you, and then you can plug it into the power strip that we've got, and that'll give you power that you need. Inside the tool we've got wires to connect the components together, and then we've got a whole bunch of different components. So for instance, this one right here is a switch, a toggle switch. This one is a diode that we'll be using later on in the quarter. We've got a double pole, double throw switch that you can use in different circuits. We've got a variable resistor that you can put into the circuit. And then we've got a series of light bulbs that you can use. We've got relays that we can wire into the circuit, capacitors that we can wire into the circuit, and we've even got some fun stuff like a buzzer. Somewhere in here there's a little motor that spins around. We've got all kinds of different resistors that you can use. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up so that I can show you how to build a circuit. And so I'll get some things out and just show you how to use this thing, and then we'll go through and do the different circuits. Okay, I've got the power supply plugged in. There's a switch right down here. You turn the switch on, and once the switch is turned on, you'll notice that there's a little green LED. Let me pull this down so you can see it. There's a little green LED that'll be on. And like I said before, make sure you leave this in the 13.8 regulated. You don't need to worry about using the variable voltage right now. The variable voltage, you can see how it changes. You can see the LED changing. So we're just going to leave it in the 13.8 regulated. Now to build a circuit, to complete the circuit, you got your positive on this side, you got your negative on this side, and so you need to put a load in between. If we were to just take a wire, and we'll just say the cables that come with the thing, they have banana clips or banana plugs on them that just plug into the terminals, just like that. And if we were to take, you can extend the cables if you need a longer one by just plugging them into the back. So now the cable is twice as long. And if you were to just plug this in here and then take this other one and plug it in over here, there's no load, nothing to use up the electricity in between. And so what that is, that's a short, and it will blow the fuse in the tool. So you always want to make sure that you have a load in between your power and your ground. So that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to just make a simple circuit just so that I can show you how this tool works. And usually I like to use a switch on there, and it doesn't matter if you use the switch on the power side or the ground side. It doesn't matter. We're going to use it on the power side this time. So I plug one wire in here, another wire here, and then on the back side we're just going to use a light bulb. And so here's a light bulb. Then we just take another wire and we connect it from this switch to one side of the light bulb, and then we take another wire and we connect it to the ground side of the light bulb over to this side. And then we turn the switch on and the light bulb turns on. Turn the switch off, the light bulb turns off. So that's pretty much in a nutshell how you want to use these trainers. Ohm's law and Watt's law is right up here just in case you forget. And the other trainers, the older trainers, work exactly the same way that these do. They're just an older version. So that's how we use these. Now when you put everything away, I want you to disconnect everything. So don't leave everything connected up. And then once you disconnect everything, stow everything back underneath the lid, and make sure that everything is put away. So that should cover it for using these trainer boards. So I'll see you in the next video.